Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. I have been sitting here since 10, I think, 10 o'clock this morning. And it is, what time is it? It is 12:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It has taken me 2.5 hours to get all of these cards out. And I've used 29 decks today. I took this much time because it is first of all, I always take this much time, right? But I really used a whole ton of decks today because it's very important with this last eclipse for us to really understand what is going on with this collective, what's going on with the masculine and the feminine, what is going on in the connection, what's affecting them. And so I have really drilled down into this, and I haven't channeled it yet. So those who are new to my channel, I only pull all the cards out. I just make sure that I have enough of an understanding based on each kind of spread, and then I channel it real time. So the minute I click the button, I haven't even channeled the messages yet. Okay, I just see themes so far based on the cards that have come out, and I will tell you that there is a great deal of heartache, a great deal of pain, and a great deal of healing and anxiety, and then healing that is happening in this connection. We got the Three of Swords so many times. We have it in the masculine's energy, we have it in the feminine's energy. We've got the Death card in both of their energies. We've got anxiety, we've got towers, we have, I mean, you name it, they're going through it. This is a critical eclipse. This is a lunar eclipse that is occurring over the course of this weekend. And, you know, some people may already have been feeling the effects of it, okay? And so there is a lot of pain and anguish and sadness, some old wounds that are coming up. But it is all for this final release of whatever is holding them back from their bliss, from their progress forward. So there is a lot going on. I have looked at the overall energy for the masculine and the feminine. I've drilled down into their overall energies. Then I've got energies on what they're releasing in the moon, what is being initiated or coming forward with this full moon, after this full moon. Obviously, we have advice for Ganesha that we're going to use, we're going to talk about at the end. We've got head, heart, and environment. I have their theme of the connection, what's happening in the connection, really painful energies here. We've got what's challenging them both about each other, what's supporting them, and then we have how his spirit is helping with each of those challenges and each of those support areas, okay? Then finally, we have messages from the masculine to the feminine and the feminine to the masculine, and then we're going to end with the advice from Ganesha. Let's get started. Oh my God, there's so much happening, so much happening. So I want to go ahead and get started with the overall energies, okay? So we're going to talk about the overall energies. By the way, if you guys want to book your own personal reading with me, a healing session or a coaching session, then go to queenoflight1111.com to book your session. Okay, sorry. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I do this wrong? Oh, okay. This is what happens when you use too many cards. Okay, I just want to make sure it's all in the right order. Okay, bottom of the deck. By the way, let me just say that again. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Sorry, I got all sidetracked here as I was trying to get all the cards together. So, yeah, just go to my website, book your session. I will get back to you within 24 hours. On weekends, sometimes I reply, sometimes I don't. This is a holiday weekend for us in the United States, so I may not be immediately available to respond to your messages. So if you book a reading, I will get back to you on the next business day, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck, overall energy for masculine and feminine. So this is a card of just kind of taking a time out. Time out for what? Temperance. Time out to heal. Time out for, you know, just some peace. It has been a very difficult journey. This is a card about inner peace, like having a moment in time. And look, I think it's very critical here that there is this lotus at the bottom of of this in the water here. And as you guys know, the lotus is this beautiful, beautiful flower that grows through the murk, grows in the bottom of the water, of murky, nasty water. Okay, it's at the bottom and it sees the light. And it takes its time and it grows and it learns its lesson and it grows and it stays focused on the light. It stays focused on coming up and ascending until it comes up to the surface, breaks through, and blooms into this beautiful lotus. If that's not the twin flame journey, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. The lotus is the epitome of what you must go through as part of your ascension, okay? It doesn't need to be all painful and, all this stuff. But you know what? You do experience dark night of the soul. You do need to go through the darkness to see the light, hence the lotus. So this is very much an energy at the bottom of the deck where they're lost in the moment right now, okay? They're steering into a void. There's an energy where we have distance between each other. There's these lilies, there's this lotus, and time is passing. Time is passing, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now that time has passed because temperance comes in to clarify. And that's really saying that the divine is protecting this connection. The divine is protecting each journey, the journey of the masculine, the journey of the feminine. And they're really bringing this connection into balance. And all will come together. The reconciliation will occur in divine timing. So patience is necessary. So I kind of love that we have these cards of, of patience, of taking the time out, of really kind of, staying in your inner peace while the connection is being tempered. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and look at divine masculine's overall energy. This is about balance and equality. So this is an energy where this gesture has to kind of move around a little bit because there's balance that's required for union of self. So he's really, in this energy of adjustment. He's in this energy of balance. He's in this energy of just kind of as things happen, as he goes through certain things. He's just adjusting himself. He's changing his position. He's changing his stance so that he can stay solid, so he can stay grounded. This takes a lot of strength and motion combined, right? So this is very much an energy that while he's balancing fundamentals, while he's balancing differences, while he's in opposition or even in an energy of happiness, he's very much in an energy of trying to balance his inner self out, okay? And so it really requires, purpose. It requires determination. It requires for him to be in his strength and him to be in his power, because if one side of him fails, boom, he's going to fall over. So what is he trying to balance? First card out, Ace of Wands. He wants a new beginning in his life. He's passionate. He's inspired. He's balanced. He wants new beginnings. What is he trying to balance out? Five of Cups, his past sadness. So he's very much in an energy right now of, by the way, I'm just channeling this now. So when these cards first came out, I was like, okay, what? But anyway, it's all making sense. Thank you, Spirit. So this is very much an energy where he's, balancing this need to start fresh, this new and improved beginning. But he's balancing things out with the lessons that he's learned in the past, the sadness that he's gone through, okay? His lessons that he's learned as part of choices that weren't good for him. So he's definitely in an energy of just balancing out these lessons and how to move forward into a new beginning, okay? So the next card for him for his overall energy is the card of creativity and imagination. So look at this card. So this card has come out before. This is about someone who's inspired to create, inspired to, find his art, find his gift. So there's very much this energy about imagination, having to create this in the 3D, how to manifest something, okay? So there's thoughts, there's things that are percolating within him as he's balancing, as he's wanting to propel himself forward and create. He's definitely in this energy of creation, okay? Being inspired. And so what does this have to do with? The Hermit. So as he's been on his soul search, as he's been in this energy of transformation, and I just noticed this. Look at the snake in this card. I don't think the snake is in any other card because the Hermit here, It came out for another part of the reading that I did. By the way, that's the third party check-in. I had to do it for this purpose because I wanted to see what it was all about. But that Hermit card is here, and it doesn't have a snake, but look at this. I just noticed this. In this card, he has the light, and he's looking down. He's looking down at the snake, which is about transformation. It's about change. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for pointing that out because I didn't even notice. So he is inspired to change. He is inspired to go within, to understand who he is, to understand himself, okay? And how do you create from that place? As he's in this energy of creation and soul searching and transformation, there's this energy of the Four of Cups. I had this beautiful blessing that I could have created something that came from God. Now he's finally seeing this, but I missed out. Four of Cups. I think it's very interesting that the Five of Cups is here. Gets more interesting as we continue, okay? So now in his overall energy towards just not the divine feminine, just his overall energy in general, his overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So he's very much at a place of pause. He's not investing anything at this time because he's really looking at all his options. He's looking at all his choices. This is also someone who's very much, you know, kind of very, very watery, doesn't know how they feel. They're in this energy of confusion, of chaos, very emotional, maybe daydreaming, maybe fantasizing. So he's very much kind of paused in this energy around, you know, all of these emotions, what to choose, how to create, what best serves him. So it makes a lot of sense, right? When we've just drilled into this energy, which I think is also very interesting. The 4 and the 5 is here. We skipped over the 6, but here's 2 sevens. So this is very much an energy of him, you know, wanting to balance himself out, create something based on lessons from the past. And now this creation is coming from a place of evolution and change because he's missed, or his perception is that he's missed something very big in his life. So now he doesn't want to miss anything. So now he's just going to pause. He's going to wait for divine timing until he hones in all of these emotions. Okay? So let's go ahead and drill down further into what this Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Cups is. What does this have to do with? First card out, the Death card. So now this makes a lot of sense to me because at first I didn't know what the heck it meant, because now when it clarifies, it's the Death and the King of Pentacles. So this is divine masculine, transforming and changing himself into this stable king, into the 3D king. The next card is Two of Pentacles. There's this energy of balancing. This energy of balancing, Nine of Pentacles, confidence. Look at all the pentacles that have come out so far. King, 2, and 9. So he's in this energy of transforming, becoming stable, becoming this 3D king, becoming dependable. This balance is him coming into his confidence. Sun card, he's rebirthing himself. Wants to rebirth himself out of this energy of the Five of Pentacles, which is I'm not good enough. I don't feel good enough. I don't have enough. I don't feel like I have good, you know, like he doesn't have self-esteem or self-worth. Look at all the pentacles again. King, 2, 9, and 5. And 2 card. Major Arcana is the Death card and the Sun card. This is about transformation and rebirth. Last card. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Now he's ready for a tangible new beginning that has reciprocity. He wants balanced connections. Balanced connections. That's what he wants. He wants connections that serve him, that he can serve as well, that are of a higher vibration. Okay, look at this. I'm going to point it out again. The 5, the 6, the 7 is at the bottom of the deck. There's a great deal of progression that is happening with divine masculine. Okay, why? Because 8 of Pentacles, he's been working on himself. Why? He's gaining his confidence to be this king. So he's very much in this energy of wanting to balance, wanting to have this new beginning based on lessons of the past. He wants to create from an evolved standpoint, okay? Because he knows that in the past, he's missed big, big, big blessings. Big blessings. All right, so now, as I said, in his overall energy, he's just not investing right now because he's mastering his emotions. He's going through a major transformation to be the stable king. He's going through this balancing act of becoming someone stable and confident. He's rebirthing himself out of this lack energy so that he can start fresh and forward into reciprocal connections. Okay? So now let's go into what is divine masculine going to release. What is he going to release in this moon, in this lunar moon in Capricorn, by the way, which is the devil card. And the devil card only showed its face to me one time, and it's in the connection. It's in the connection. Now I just realized that. So let me see where it came up because, yeah, interesting. Okay, I don't know. I haven't channeled it yet, so I don't even know what it's going to mean, but we're going to get there. Bottom of the deck for our divine feminine, we have High Priestess. We have the Five of Swords and the High Priestess as the bottom of her deck. Okay, and so when I get to her messages, keep that in mind. I will tell you again if I need to. No, let's rewind that. I'm not going to go to feminine yet because we're going to talk about releasing energy. See, this is what happens when you have too many cards. Releasing energies for this moon. Bottom of the deck, realization, and the Four of Swords. I love this. I love this. I love this because this is what's going on. In this energy, and by the way, all of these decks that I'm using are available on my Amazon storefront in the description box, okay? So realization for what has going to happen during this eclipse and this full moon is people are going to come into awareness. They're going to come into a realization that they know who they are. This is an energy that shines upon the shadows and it illuminates everything that has been hidden from us. So this is what's going to happen. There is going to be an illumination. There is going to be, look at this, even in this card, you know, this person has been in the dark and all of a sudden they go through this portal and there's all this light here. So what is going to be realized is we're going to be realizing a lot of healing. A lot of healing is going to be manifested, and the Three of Swords comes right before the Four of Swords. So all this heartbreak, all this pain that I talked about earlier, once we break through it, we are ready to go into this healing. We are healing from this, okay? So this is very much an energy that when we decide to really examine ourselves without fear, without favor, it can be hard, right? No doubt. But it takes courage. It takes courage. It takes self-awareness for us to change and grow and heal and transform. All right, so that's the bottom of the deck. So now let's talk about what the masculine is going to release. Okay, let's talk about what is the masculine going to release in this full moon. We have will and the Three of Cups. So I know that was interesting because I don't really know what it means yet, but now that we're channeling and Spirit is with us, what this means is, what is he releasing? He is releasing his energy of this pride, this old-fashioned maybe concept of will where, you know, everything, you know, it seems like everything is geared to be as easily as possible, or there's always someone to blame, or, you know, it's like not always going outside of yourself, right? To like blame people that you didn't have your own free will. You're a victim to your circumstances. That's what that Five of Cups is, right? So this is the change. It requires the concentration, right? We want to change our will so that we can stay on a path that continues to change and transform us going forward. So this very much is an energy of, you know, it's really about accountability. It's really also an energy of looking within yourself. This is an energy of now he's releasing all of this stuff that's outside of him, maybe even third-party connections, maybe even this energy of finding happiness outside of himself, not being his own light. Okay, so this is very much an energy. He's releasing this casual energy. He's releasing maybe medicating himself. He's releasing this power grip that he had, that he stood in his ego, where maybe he was thinking that everyone else is to blame. I'm okay. I didn't do anything. Everybody else is to blame. And this is that Three of Cups energy, serving yourself all kinds of cups to say, yeah, you know what? I am right. Everybody else is wrong. Okay, he's drinking from a lot of cups to prove that he was right and everybody else is wrong. So he's breaking these habits. He's breaking these bad habits. He's breaking these patterns of numbing this type of will with the Three of Cups energy, where you have to go outside of yourself to drink, to be with other partners, to be in other connections, maybe even, numbing yourself with work. So this is very much an energy where he is releasing this will. Okay, if that makes sense. So now, what is he going to manifest with this moon? What is he going to manifest with this moon and this eclipse? I'm telling you, I was like, oh my gosh. Action. 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 The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Let go of these burdens. Let go of everything that's stopping you from taking action, and take one step at a time. And so I said, all right, what's he going to take action towards? You're not going to believe it. Two of Cups, union. He's going to take action towards union. So here I want to point out a couple of things here. Look at this. We have the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. We've got the Four of Cups that clarified this creativity with the Hermit. We've got the Five of Cups that clarified his balance. Do you see the progression? What comes after the Five of Cups, guys? The Six of Cups, which is the reunion. You can't make this up. The next thing I want to point out to all of you, look at this. The 13, 14, 15, and then we have 17. The card that we're missing, which would be 16, is the card of distance, isolation, and perspective. I had this open for you guys so I can show you guys, because this is what he learned to get to this place of balance, of unity, of union of self. So what did he learn in card 16 that's missing here? That's because it's what's happening. He has a better perspective because of separation. That's what's happening. I got to tell you guys, for those of you who don't let go, who latch on to your masculine or your feminine, who don't know how to go into proper separation because of fear, because of lack of courage, because of, this energy of wanting to hang on, you are not serving yourself or your connection by staying in breadcrumb contact with your masculine or feminine. You're not serving yourself. I'm telling you, if you're doing that and you are not in proper separation, this probably may not be for you. Because if you're in this in and out energy of communicating, you have not given yourself distance. You have not given him distance to grow and to ascend to be the emperor and the empress. I'm telling you, proper separation is necessary. That is where the growth occurs. And this connection, there's proper separation. There's no communication because people are on their journey to learn. And that's what the masculine is doing. He's in this energy of now taking action. He's done with the Three of Cups. Doesn't serve him. He's releasing all of these cups. And he's going to take action towards his divine partnership. Why? Because he's transformed. Why? Because he's the 3D king now. Why? Because he's balancing himself out, gaining his confidence, and because of that, he's rebirthed himself. He's done with this self-esteem issue, and now he's ready for this tangible new beginning that he wants to have with reciprocity, with equality. Why? Because he's in self-union with himself. He's ready for the new beginning. He's ready to create. He's soul-searched. He's ascended. He's transformed. He's learned from the past by losing that Four of Cups. That's a separation. By losing that ace that sits there in the sky. I'm going to show it to you. By losing that, by losing this beautiful gift from the divine, that's how he learned. So if you're going to take crumbs, you're not in your power. Sorry if you don't like it. I tell it like it is. If you don't like it, then perhaps this isn't the channel for you, because I always tell it like it is. Because I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. And if it sounds blunt or whatever, I don't mean it to be, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And if it doesn't get through to you that way, then I don't know how it can. But this feminine has been in her power, in her strength to release her masculine, to surrender her masculine, because that was the best thing for her journey, because that was important for her union of self. And because she honored herself, her masculine has achieved self-union. Okay, let's go to divine feminine. Let's go to my divine feminine. Lovely divine feminine here. Love this divine feminine. Let's see here. She's struggling a little bit today, I'll tell you that. She's struggling, but I get it. She's releasing a lot. She's releasing a lot. So remember, bottom of the deck that we had for the overall energy for this deck was the energy of, what was it? I have to remind myself. Oh, it's about inner peace, right? Taking a time out with the Temperance card. So here, what she's doing with this time out, she's looking at herself. She's in this energy of looking at herself in the mirror. Who am I? What kind of personalities do I have? What kind of masks am I wearing? How do I adapt myself when I'm talking to other people, or when I am communicating with other people? So when this card comes out, it's very much this energy of self-identity. It's an energy of analysis. So she's here and she's looking at the many parts of herself, the many facets of herself, because she wants to make sure that she is the most authentic version of herself. Okay? So there's this energy here for her. Do I know who I am? Right? It's so interesting to me as I'm channeling this that he knows exactly who he is, and she's in here like, who am I? Who am I? Well, that happens. Maybe she's taking a gut check, right? Maybe she's doing a little bit of a reality check. Am I wearing a mask? Am I in my best and highest place, right? Am I changing who I am based on situations? Maybe. So she's in this analysis of herself. What does it have to do with? Nine of Swords. There is some stress about, have I been honest about who I am? Have I been honest about what I want in my life and in my journey? What's the stress about? Well, here's the 6, guys. Here's the 6. I just noticed it. Oh my God, you can't make this up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and guess who has the 6? Our feminine. You can't make this up. I'm just seeing this for myself. So literally, I wish that I could fast forward and see what happens, because I'm just going through this with you guys. But here's the 6. Oh my God, here's the 6. Her stress is, have I always been authentic? There is also this energy of the feminine feeling like, I wish, masculine, you would have met me at who I am today. At who I am today. Not the distorted or unawakened feminine that I was when you met me, when we first met. I definitely feel that there's an energy of that. And I got a download of that in a dream this week, which was the feminine saying, I really wish you met me at my healed state, at who I am as an empowered feminine today, versus all of these different masks that I may have been wearing when I first met you. Okay? This also could be all the different masks that she was wearing as part of her journey to this ascension. But here's the thing, don't have any regrets, feminine. Really don't have any regrets. Your masculine had to meet you at the stage that you were in, because that was part of your ascension. Look at this little butterfly. It was part of your transformation too. Thank you, Spirit, for pointing that out, because I just noticed it now. But yeah, so there is a little bit of identity and self-analysis and a reality check that's happening, that's stressing stressing her out as she goes through and looks back at herself. The 6 of Cups is also a card of nostalgia. Okay, so there's very much an energy here about stress over the past. I wish you would have met me when I was in this healed state. Okay, but you can't go backwards, because if you didn't change and if you didn't get on this journey and you weren't triggered by your masculine, then neither one of you would be in this beautiful, beautiful place that you're in today. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. There's enough stuff for us to worry about. So here we go again. There's more energy of danger. There's more energy of fear. There's a lot of fear right now with the feminine about her masculine. And this has a lot to do with his general energy But because I feel like our feminine is already in union with self, she continues to analyze and assess herself to continue to propel herself forward into the next stage of her growth and her ascension. And so while she's doing this during this eclipse, during this time, there are fears that are coming up. So fears are here about the past. Who am I? What was I? Blah, 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 that kind of energy, right? And so now we got this card that just reconfirms there's an energy of fear, there's an energy of danger, there's an energy of the unknown, not knowing what's behind her. So this really is an energy where this is her imagination, okay? This is all the stuff that she's creating in that Nine of Swords energy as she's assessing herself, because this really could be our imagination nourishing all of these fears and giving it form, because nothing's that big. Nothing is that big for divine feminine. Okay, you've been through the dark night of the soul 10, 20 times, 5 times, whatever. You can get through that and pick yourself up. You can face that perceived fear. Okay? What these fears are doing, it's triggering her. It's creating a defensiveness within her. And so what she has to do is really ground, really calm herself so that she can eliminate some of these perceived fears. What's this fear have to do with? Lover's card. It has to do with her divine partnership. It has to do with her divine connection. Could also have to do with choices or options, right? Is this going to happen? Is it not going to happen? What's the Lovers about? Page of Pentacles. Is this offer going to come through? Is he going to make an offer? Well, I think it's really interesting because here's the Page of Pentacles, and guess who's holding the pentacle here? The Ace of Pentacles sitting with the Divine Masculine. So she may have this energy of inner knowingness that something's going to happen, but her fears are getting the best of her right now. Her fears are trying to come through. The dark, the shadow energy is trying to come through to stress her out, to question herself, to create these illusions of fear. Okay? I think it's okay. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. This is so interesting. I don't know if you guys remember, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, please follow me on Instagram. I do a bunch of readings there, and I do a lot of channeled messages. But look at this, the wolf. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I had a dream about a werewolf, about this wolf that was going around chasing everybody. And then it came up to me in my dream, and it started to shift into half human and half wolf. And I tried to calm it down to get rid of its anger and aggression that was being created because of illusions, because that's what it means. When that wolf shows up in your dream, a werewolf shows up in your dream, or this wolf, its illusions are being created. This is why we have the Nine of Swords. Wow, I just remember that. That happened last weekend. So let's go ahead and go into her overall energy, okay? Now, bottom of the deck, you guys, right? Remember, I already said it I already told you guys, 5 of Swords and High Priestess. So she's very much in an energy of just kind of like, feeling defeated or blocked by her intuition. She's in an energy of, just kind of not being really clear. She may be doubting, fighting herself, fighting her intuition, thinking that she doesn't really know what's going on. Maybe my intuition is wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. Blah, whatever, right? 5 of Swords is a defeating energy. It's a conflicting energy. And right now she is conflicted in her intuition. She's conflicted because all of these triggers and wounds and stress and illusions are coming up for her. So what's the deal? Let's break it down. What? Knight of Wands. In and out energy, quick moving energy, 4 of Cups. There's this energy where she's like, yeah, are we going to be able to get out of this 4 of Cups energy? Remember, he's got the 4 of Cups here too. She's looking at, look at this, and oh my God, I just remembered, look, here's all the lotuses. Did I miss this beautiful opportunity? Knight of Wands. We were in and out, missing it, not missing it, coming together, separating again. So when she is in her overall energy, she's kind of thinking about this she's in and out of, did we miss it? Did we not miss it? Did we miss it? Did we not miss it? Hanged Man. So she gets stuck. She gets stuck. She knows there's things that she needs to release. She knows that she's in this energy of suspension. Things are suspended with her King of Cups. People haven't mastered their emotions yet. 8 of Wands. There's an energy of wanting to move forward, wanting communication, but death. For her, this is not transformation. For her, she's like, I think it's over. I think it's over. This is that danger. This is that fear. This is that stress. This is all that worry. I don't think we're going to move forward. I don't think he's going to communicate. Right? Even though her intuition knows better, she's fighting herself. It's a mind game. Five of Swords is mind games too. Next card, Eight of Pentacles. She's got to work on herself. She has to continue to master herself with the Hierophant card. She's got to master herself and really get into this energy of understanding the spiritual contract, understanding her beliefs, understanding that this is a spiritual connection, but she's got to release all of this fear that's percolating within her right now. So what is Divine Feminine going to release? Well, geez, I hope she releases some of that. We'll see. What is Divine Feminine going to release in this moon? In this Capricorn moon? By the way, Spirit's just telling me right now, what is the card in the tarot that is about obsession? The Devil card. The Devil is Capricorn. This is all Capricorn energy. Devil energy, obsessive thoughts, fears, creating fear, creating attachment. You know what's so interesting to me is like this guy, this person here, that masculine, detached, transformed, working on himself. And our feminine, our poor feminine, she's awesome though. She's a badass. So I'm not gonna feel sorry for her because she's got to release this in her in this last eclipse. This obsessive energy, she's got to release it. She's got to release it. So what is she releasing with this moon? Well, we have the Beauty card. Beauty. That's interesting. I don't really know what it means yet as I'm going to channel this real time. So this is really an energy where, you know, think about things that are beautiful. These nature, flowers, things outside of her, right? Things come in many forms outside of her that create a beautiful environment, right? So this is an energy where she's got to release that beauty is outside of her. Beauty is within her. Beauty isn't makeup. Beauty isn't like fancy skin, clothes, anything that makes her who she is. Beauty is within her. Beauty is her heart. Beauty is her confidence. Beauty is her light. So she's releasing any 3D beauty. What's it clarified by? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. By the way, I'm just seeing it now, remembering it now. He got the Five of Pentacles here. The Sun card with the Five of Pentacles. And here's the Six. So she is releasing anything that was just kind of being given to her or that she was giving out in the tangible form that was creating beauty outside of her. I hope this makes sense to you guys. It's not, she's done with the external hypnotic beauty. She's done with that because that is fleeting. That is not within. So she's releasing anything outside of herself. And what is she initiating? What is she bringing in with this moon? You're not going to believe this because I almost fell. Balance. He's got balance. He's got balance too. What's it clarified by? I have to tell you guys now because I can't hold my, I can't even, the Emperor. She's bringing in the Emperor. Oh my God. When she releases everything, when she releases this devil's energy, Emperor shows up. He's already telling us he's going to show up with the action card. You can't make this up. I'm like totally holding my head right now and you guys can't see me. Oh my God. Balance. What's she bringing in? Balance. She's grounding herself. She's allowing her strength to rise. She's going to be aware of where her imbalances are so she can be present in her life to bring in her Emperor. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. So this is so beautiful about what's going to happen. And so I want to also point out to you how interesting this is. 19 and 20. 19 and 20. 13, 14, 15. We already talked about 16, and here's 17. I mean, just the progression. Just the progression. This is all showing me, thank you, Spirit, this is showing me the progression and the steps that must be taken. You can't shortcut this connection. You cannot shortcut your journey. You can't. You can't jump from A to up, boom, I'm healed. No, it's a process. I feel like I could finish the reading now and stop this camera now, but no, I got about another 300 cards to go. So that is the overall energy for Divine Masculine and for Divine Feminine. All right, let's go ahead and get into their head, heart, and environment collectively. All right, so what is going on in the head and heart and environment for Divine Feminine? Look at this. You can't make this up. I'm just noticing it myself. Four of Wands, anxiety. She has stress. We already said that. Nine of Swords. She has stress over this union. She's stressed. Is this going to happen? Am I delusional? I can't sleep. I wish she met me when I was healed instead of when I was unawake or when I was distorted. There's all this delusion. It's all this delusion. All of this anxiety for Divine Feminine's head, heart, and environment. Head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine. Deception and envy. Anxiety. He knows he's got to come clean. There's a lot about him having to come clean because here's the thing. She's not going to take him back without a conversation about what went down when they broke up. Is she going to be forgiving? Absolutely. Is she going to be accepting? Absolutely. But she's no fool to sweep it under the rug. So there has to be a conversation, and that's giving him anxiety. And her anxiety is, I don't know if this is ever going to happen. I get it. I totally get it. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, environment, specifically for Divine Feminine. We have the Tower and the Three of Swords and the Empress. So she's going, the Divine is intervening. They have to get rid of this Three of Swords energy for our Empress to come into her full power because she's calling in the Emperor. She's got to stand as the Empress, okay? Oh my God, you're not going to believe it because right underneath that is the Devil and underneath it is the Six of Wands. There's going to be victory. She will absolutely be victorious. But right now, the universe is intervening because she's got to shake this out of her being. She has to. She's got to shake it out. She's got to stand in her power. So not anything external. It's everything is internal, and she has to start to move towards her wishes. All right, bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine. Four of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Empress. Right, I use this for both of them. That's why you have the Empress again. So this is about that missed opportunity. We already got that in his overall energy, right? Where he feels like, I want to create something, but I missed this blessing, which is my Empress. But with the Six of Swords, this is like, I want to get out of the doghouse. I want to get out of that Five of Swords energy. And you're not going to believe this because underneath him, underneath that deck, Six of Wands, he will be victorious too. They both will. They both absolutely will be victorious. Okay? They will. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. This collective, you know this from the beginning because I channel one collective. So for those of you who are new, you guys know that since I started my channel July 1st, 2018, I have committed to channeling one collective and one collective only. That's why I don't have hundreds of thousands of followers because I channel one group of people. And that's because I made a conscious decision when I started my channel that because before I started my channel, I was watching readers and one day they'd be like, oh, they're going to talk. And the next day there's like a whole nother situation happening. And the next day a whole nother situation happening. And, God love them for channeling all kinds of collectives. But for me, as a watcher, it was too confusing because you don't know where you belong. And so I was like, no. This is my mission. This is what I'm going to do. And when I do this, I'm going to serve one collective so that I can give them the best advice about how to move forward to their union of self. But when I also did the Akashic on this collective is for union of self, which I always tell everybody, that is the journey, union of self, not union just with your partner. But I will tell you that this collective is for union. So I will tell you that we're really coming close. We're really coming close. We've got self-union happening here for the masculine. We do have the feminine in her own self-union. But with the sacred union of bringing the two together, there are still these triggers that need to be shed. So let's talk about what is the masculine thinking when he thinks of his divine feminine. Well, look at him. This man is standing tall as the emperor. He is in his authority. He is divine masculine. But look at this. What makes me more happy about this, look at this. Archangel Raphael. He's in his heart. You can't make this up. Oh my gosh. Sorry that I get so excited because I'm watching it real time too. Look at it. She's calling him in as the emperor, and here he is. He's telling you he's in his full power and in his heart space. In his heart space. Being healed. The other one thing I want to tell you right now is there's nobody else for this masculine. She is every queen to him. Every queen. I saw so many queens show up because she doesn't even really show up as a queen today. So I was like, oh my God, what's going on over here? But remember, only in the head and the heart is only divine feminine energy. The only place I ask for third parties is in the overall energy and in the environment. But I'll tell you right now, it's not there, but I double checked it anyway. So stay tuned. So when he thinks about his feminine, he sees her in so many beautiful ways. The first way is he's heartbroken. 3 of swords. 3 swords. He's heartbroken. Lovers. He's heartbroken over this divine partnership. What's he heartbroken about? 4 of Cups, that he's missed this chance with his feminine. Right? He missed his chance. 4 of Cups is a huge theme for the masculine right now. He is in the 4 and in the 5 of Cups. He sees it. He knows he had it and he missed it. And now he's sad because he doesn't want to miss it again. So what's the oracle that goes with that? This is about wishes eventually coming true. So this is really about the masculine. As he's healing his heart, he is feeling lost. He knows he's betrayed his feminine. He knows that he's betrayed this connection, perhaps with other partners. And now he's missed this chance of having his wish come true with divine feminine. Next card out, 6 of Pentacles. This is the energy of wanting reciprocity. Wanting reciprocity. Remember, we had the 2 of Pentacles here. We also had, we had the 1 with the Ace, the 2, we have the 5 and the 6, and here's the 6 again. Remember, the 6 of Pentacles is here with the Ace of Pentacles. So this here in his headspace, he wants reciprocity. He wants an exchange. High Priestess. But this is also something that's hidden. He's using his intuition, but he's not exchanging jack. What about the High Priestess? Temperance. He knows this has to get balanced out. Temperance was at the bottom of the deck for their overall energy. This has to heal. Things have to heal. In order for reciprocity to occur, there has to be communication. There can't be anything hidden. So there's an energy of I'm heartbroken over this connection. I've missed the opportunity. I've missed my wish. I want reciprocity. I'm using my intuition to try to balance this connection out with my Queen of Earth. But in this card, it's also the Hierophant card. And this card is about having stability. This is also a card of someone being stubborn and strong. That's our feminine, Queen of Earth. She's stubborn and strong. So he wants reciprocity. But they're just not talking right now. And that needs to heal. Because he knows his feminine, Hierophant, is a force to be reckoned with. He knows that. Okay? She's strong. She's strong. She's stable. But she doesn't play. Next card, 4 of Pentacles. So now he's in this energy of like, yeah, I don't know if I can move towards her yet. I'm going to hold on. I'm not moving towards her. So now we have the 4, we have the 5, we have the 6, we got the 2 Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, right? 3 of Pentacles is not here because he's learned his lesson. He's got the 4, 5, 6. He's got, I mean, just look at the progression. If you guys are getting annoyed with all of this, like calling out of the consecutive numbers, I'm sorry, but I think it's very important for you guys to see this. I mean, I'm just figuring it out too, and I think that is very, very significant. 4 of Pentacles. I'm not going to move towards her. Can't move towards her. Can't move towards my Queen of Cups to have this new beginning. Ace of Wands. Why? Because there's a problem. We're in a hot mess. And I was kind of like, uh-oh, tangled, hot mess. Is that third party? So I got another card. Compass, true north, make a plan, seek the truth, direction, life path. So no, this is not third party. And I also clarified that. But this is where I start. So I wasn't sure if we had one then, right? So this is an energy where I can't move towards my Queen of Cups. I can't move towards my compassionate divine feminine yet because we're tangled in this hot mess that I need to temper out. So right now, I have to make a plan to come forward to my Queen of Pentacles, which is a dupe right here, who is fiery Queen of Wands, who I have a spiritual contract with, Hierophant. So this is all divine feminine. This is all divine feminine. So, I mean, he thinks of her as the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, all in the headspace. So not only is she loving and compassionate, she's grounded and she's fiery and magnetic. And this is who he is in a connection with. This is who he wants to commit to. But what about it? Here's the oracle. This is about him. This is about him. This is about who he wants to commit to. But stalemate. There's a standoff between them. We're not committing to each other right now. There's delays. People aren't compromising yet. Maybe you're blocked. Okay? So when he thinks about his feminine, he's in his power with a healed and open heart. He's heartbroken about missing his wish. He wants to have reciprocity. He knows he needs to bring balance to this contract. He's not in a position right now to move forward yet because he's looking for a way. He's looking for a strategy to get out of this hot mess that he is in with his feminine. Okay, he's trying to find his way because the Queen of Wands can definitely come out and then there's a standoff. So this is why he's got anxiety over his deception. Okay, so now what about divine feminine's headspace? What's going on in her headspace? Love and all tied up. This is the Lover's card, number 6. It's the Lover's card. And it's all tied up as far as she's concerned. We're not going anywhere. This connection is all tied up, right? She's all tied up all up in here too, right? So she's very much in this energy of feeling like, I don't know if this connection is going to happen. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. I don't know if he's going to come forward with an offer. So it makes sense that in her head, boom, Lovers, all tied up. By the way, the Lovers here is a dupe to the Lovers in his headspace. First card out, Four of Wands. This is the divine union, divine partnership, Four of Swords, that they're both healing. They're both healing before they manifest. Magician, manifest any, what does it say? Communication. She knows we're all tied up right now. This connection is all tied up. We are in healing. We are not communicating at this time. Okay, so she understands as much as, she's fighting herself and she's in this whole conundrum of whether or not it's going to happen or not. It's very much an energy of she does realize that healing has to occur in order for this union to manifest. Okay, and I think it's also interesting that he has the Three of Swords and she's moved into the Four. So she's kind of healing, but I feel like he needs this Three of Swords energy to light the fire to get him to come forward with that pentacle. Okay, so in the headspace for the feminine, connections all tied up, communications all tied up because healing is occurring. King of Cups, match to the Queen of Cups. Here he is. That's her masculine. What about it? King of Pentacles, match to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about, is my masculine in his heart space? Is he grounded? Is he dependable? Is he stable? That's what I'm wondering. This is what I'm waiting for. Three of Wands. That's about, she knows this ship's going to come in, but is this ship going to come in with someone who's mastered their emotions? Someone who's dependable? Remember, Death, King of Pentacles. He's changed. He's transformed. For what? Look at this. The Ring. This is for commitment. This is for partnership. She knows it's coming, but she doubts herself, see? That's what has to be released. So Nine of Pentacles, she's in this energy of, I'm going to stay single and fabulous, try to stand in my power. That's where I'm going to stay, Hanged Man. I'm going to suspend myself into my power because we're not ready yet. Because we need to clever problem solver. We need to be creative and resourceful and adaptable to solve our problems. This hot mess that he talks about in his third card here, she knows that we have to be clever in how we solve this, because here's the Three of Swords again. There's pain, there's heartbreak, because there's no communication. Page of Swords. That's what we get stuck in. And it needs to end, the World card. It needs to end. That needs to end. She's like, I'm done. I'm done being stuck in my heartbreak. I'm done being stuck obsessing about third parties or watching him on social media. I'm done. I can't do that anymore. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I can't do it. Can't do it. What's he feeling in his heart space for his feminine? Destiny. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Angel of Balance. He knows that she is his destiny. This Angel of Balance card is about making self-honoring choices. These are making choices that are good for him, not this Three of Cups crap that he was dealing with before, right? Casual flings and encounters everywhere. No, he knows he needs to make good choices to move towards his destiny. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at his heart space. So when he is in his feelings for his feminine, when he thinks about her as his destiny, as his choice, what is he feeling? Seven of Cups. He's in his emotions. We already got the Seven of Cups for him in his overall energy, and here he is now in the heart space. There's confusion. There's chaos. What to do? Four of Swords. He's healing. He's healing. Good for him. He's retreated so that he can get things going again. And what is it that he wants to get going again? This union, Two of Cups, which is right here what he's taking action towards. Two of Cups, because that is his 10 of Cups. She is his divine partner. She is his emotional bliss. She is his star, the star card. But this also says Queen of Air. She's detached from him. She's detached from him. She's in this energy of, yes, she's opinionated, but she's keeping it cool right now. She's not asserting herself towards him. And the more she detaches, the more he wants to fan the flame. So when he thinks about his destiny and making good choices, he's healing his confusion so he can get things going again, so he can get the spark going towards this union, towards the 10 of Cups, with his star, with his Queen of Air, who's detached, who's cool. That energy also makes him guarded. Seven of Wands, because she's detached, because he feels like there's fear now. There's the unknown now. I don't really know. The Moon card is divine feminine. So he's kind of like, oh my gosh, she's detached. She's keeping it cool. Here I'm heartbroken and in love with her. But there's all this fear. That's the Emperor. He has fear. He has fear over this. He doesn't know if he's being delusional. What's the oracle that goes with this? Look at this. Soul spark. She has sparked his soul. Someone very exceptional. His inner fire is going. And he's trying to combat that. He's trying to block it out. But this is that energy. He's going to release this block out of that. So right now in his heart, Eight of Swords. He's a little stuck. Mentally. He's stuck on how to give an exchange. Six of Pentacles, which is a dupe to the Six of Pentacles here in his head. He's stuck. He's stuck in his maturity, in his development, because he knows he still has to develop some more. He's still transforming. What's a divine feminine feeling in her heart? You can't make this up. Look at this. Awaiting results. She knows. He's telling her right now, I'm stuck because I'm still developing. She's like, yeah, I know. I'm waiting results while we're in separation. Yeah, okay. That's not any kind of real epiphany. I knew that, masculine, but thank you. Thank you for confirming it. I love you. Thank you. Awaiting results in separation. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. So let's go further into her heart when she feels for her masculine. Oh my gosh, this is almost an hour and I'm not even close to done. Okay, so when she is in her heart space for her masculine, she knows he's working on himself. She's also working on herself. So she's fine. She's waiting for the results of both of them to get to this Emperor, Empress energy. Okay, first card out, Two of Cups, matches his Two of Cups. No surprise. My divine partner, love of my life is my wish. Nine of Cups. And then we get the fish card. Okay, this is about, resources. This is about prosperity. And she's like, I know that we can have everything if we come together. If we're no longer in this constraint, in this separation. I know that if we come together, all of our wishes are going to come true. I haven't given up, Nine of Wands, on our love, Ace of Cups, even after the storm, even after the Tower. I haven't given up. I'm just taking a pause, to gather myself, to love myself through this storm, through this tornado. Page of Cups, I hope that there's going to be an offer, some sort of communication that is reciprocal, that we can have an exchange. But I know this is going to come in perfect timing, that the divine controls the time here. And that's the conflict, Five of Wands. She's got conflict on top of conflict about this that she still needs to work on. Eight of Pentacles. She's like in conflict with herself. She's in conflict with her masculine. She's in conflict with her intuition about this heart, about what her heart desires, about this love, about forgiving, about having this affection. She's not sure if she's going to have it or not. This is her fear. So what's happening in the environment of Divine Masculine? Stand your ground, Queen of Swords. Where was the Queen of Swords? In his heart space, which is Divine Feminine. So here it is. He's like, I got to get my power if I'm going to stand my ground to my Queen of Swords. He knows it. He knows it. And then who's the Queen of Swords? Boom, the Empress. So, you just can't make it up. And I love that Spirit does this because, listen, we have been plagued by third parties and karmics in this connection. We have. There have been third parties. There have been karmics. Okay? We've had this energy. And so I get it. Spirit knows the paranoia that Queen of Light has. And that's why Spirit is so awesome that I don't have too many more decks to be clarifying all kinds of third parties. I do, but I just don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to give it our attention anymore. So Spirit just gives it to me really clearly. He's standing up to you. He needs to stand his ground, be in his power, because right now in his heart there are some fears, there are some illusions. So he wants to stand his ground to his Queen of Swords, right here. That's her in her heart space. First card out is the Empress. It's Divine Feminine. It's Divine Feminine. Remember, it's also the bottom of the deck here. So there's this energy where the Empress, it's been a very painful end. Ten of Swords. That's why we have all this heartbreak and healing. So he's trying to stand his ground through this painful end. And he's in hermit mode. Hermit, this is also the Page of Pentacles. So this is an energy of, he's working through this. Remember, he's in this loss energy of transformation. Did I lose her? And so he's experiencing a great deal of pain, feeling responsible, trying to work hard through this pain in the Hermit's energy, which we had, remember, in his overall energy here. Too many cards. In the overall energy here with the trying to create something new because he's missed the blessing. So now he's in this energy in the Hermit. It comes out in his environment, which tells me, yeah, his environment matches his overall energy. And his overall energy, as I've already channeled it, has to do with Divine Feminine. So he's in Hermit mode because he's in pain. Next card out. Magician. He wants to manifest a breakthrough because this is what he longs for. This is what he wants to call into himself, into his life. He wants to manifest a breakthrough. Here's the breakthrough, but he knows it's not time. Seven of Pentacles. We already got that at the bottom of the deck here. It's not time because he's still rebirthing himself, the Sun card. And all will happen in perfect timing. And right now with the Moon, this is Divine Feminine. We already got the Moon here in his heart. There's fear. So he's observing instead of communicating because he feels like he's standing alone. Here's the Tower for him. Oh, Lord, help them, please. Environment for Divine Feminine. Embrace and man holding a coin. This is the World card. She just wants to have a very successful completion with her King of Pentacles. Okay? With her King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. I think it's really interesting that he comes out as Emperor, but no real kings here, right? No real kings. Only queens. And the Emperor card, which tells me this guy is in his power. And what's very interesting to me, Emperor, he's in his power. He's only the King of Pentacles here. But here, there's no queen. There's only kings. So they're very much seeing each other in their power, right? We've got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. We've got the King of Wands, King of Pentacles again coming up. So that's really interesting to me. That's really interesting. Interesting observation. Let's go ahead into the environment. She wants this successful completion with her King of Pentacles, the match to the Queen of Pentacles. Well, let's see what's going on in the environment. Okay, first card out, King of Wands, match the Queen of Wands. He needs to take action because she's not going to do it. Knight of Pentacles. And boy, is it slow if he's going to do something towards her, the woman, okay? She's just in this energy of, you know, I don't know if it's happening because I can barely see it coming, which feels like Seven of Swords, feels like deceit. So what she goes into is, do you see all these aces here about truth and clarity? And she's like, you're deceiving me. So I feel like in her energy, the more he doesn't come towards her, the more she goes into, you're a liar, you're deceiving me, something's going on, blah, blah, blah. And so, by the way, I'm also going to pause real quick and say, for those people that are commenting, like, I hate my masculine, blah, 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 this is not your reading, because this is an energy of forgiveness, right? So the feminines or the masculines that this has to do with are people that are not leaving comments and hate messages on my posts. So I'm going to tell you, if you put that stuff down, that's fine. I'm just going to delete it anyway, because that means you're not healed. Yes, this feminine is processing fears, but she's not shooting daggers at her masculine. No, she's seeing him as someone who's rising up in his power. Does she still have fear? Absolutely. But is she in hate? Absolutely not. Not. So in the environment, she wants a successful conclusion. She wants her masculine to take action towards her. It feels slow right now. And because it feels slow, there is an energy of this old energy of, is he lying to me? What about the Seven of Swords? Right now, right away, it comes up with the Six of Cups, which is, we already got the Six of Cups for her, right? Her Six of Cups here was with this fear energy. I fear that we've sabotaged a reunion. I fear that we've sabotaged our Ten of Cups. Okay, what about it? Wine. No, Spirit's here to say, you guys are developing family legacy. This really feels like to her that maybe we've sabotaged the good stuff. We've sabotaged our family based on our past. And there's an end, Death card, to our Four of Wands, to our union, because maybe that was our fate. See, these are all her fears. Do you see how this happened, by the way? All of his overall energies showing up here. He wants to communicate. He's waiting for a breakthrough. He's going through heartache and pain. And she's here like, maybe we've lost it. Maybe we sabotaged it. And it's coming out here. Justice, last card. Things will balance out. There will be a rebirth of the King of Cups. Because why? He is my stallion. He is my driving force. He is my yang. He's going to come forward. So I feel like there's a lot of energy here where she has a lot of fear, but there's that one big, really strong piece of intuition that says, no, don't give in to the fear. It's going to happen, okay? So that's why that Justice and the Sun and the King of Cups comes out at the end. All right, let's go ahead and get into what is challenging the masculine and feminine at this time. What is challenging the masculine and feminine? Bottom of the deck. Oops, sorry. I had to move some of these. So many cards. Bottom of the deck for the challenges is unlovable. This is my sister Mystic Moon Oracles decks here that I'm going to start using for challenges and the arrows of love. Okay, so if you guys want to buy her deck, her name is Mystic Moon Oracles. So bottom of the deck, unlovable, and here's the moon card, blackout. So there's very much an energy where people are feeling rejected. They're feeling sad. They're feeling unlovable. They're feeling blacked out. They're feeling like things are hidden. We don't know what's happening. This is also eclipse energy, right? Look at this moon. You can't make this up. These are the challenges that we are going to be experiencing as part of this weekend. Things feel blacked out. There's hidden fears that we have that need to be released. And remember, these are illusions. Go within. So the first challenge for the masculine, let me get these cards. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many here. That's not it. That's the feminine. This is, and this is the feminine. Okay. All right. So what I did was with this section is I used her Spirits of Darkness and Light divination deck. So for every challenge, how is Spirit helping? For every love card, how is Spirit helping? So let me go back to the bottom of the deck here, which is unlovable, blackout, which is the moon card, and then the spirit that's helping them. Look at this. You can't make it up. Spirit of the Lion, leader, recognition, respect. Who came up as leader? Authority. This is Divine Masculine. This is what's happening. Spirit's really helping Divine Masculine in this connection take the lead. It is time to take the lead. So the challenge here for this part of the reading for both masculine and feminine is we're feeling unlovable. We're feeling brokenhearted. We're feeling sad. Things are blacked out, right? Things are hidden. Things are being eclipsed. The light, we can't see the light. So someone needs to take the lead. Someone needs to take the lead. Divine Masculine will take the lead. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the challenges. First card out for Divine Masculine's challenge. So the question specifically was, what challenges Divine Masculine about his feminine and his connection with the Divine Feminine? First card out, unstable. Remember, so this is like, remember, the King of Pentacles here is going through a transformation to become stable, to become dependable. So his challenge right now is that he's feeling unstable. 10 of Pentacles, to build this 10 of Pentacles with his feminine, to build something long term. He's just feeling like he's just not quite there yet, right? This is why we have this energy of, I need time in this environment, which is his breakthrough, is he needs time to still rebirthing himself, and that he will come forward when the time is right and manifest this connection. So his challenge right now is he's trying to stabilize to build something long term. And what spirit is helping him? Spirit of the pumpkin. This is autumn, harvest, midnight. So there's an energy here of maybe he's saving money. He's harvesting knowledge. He's in an energy. Maybe this is also an energy of the fall, okay? That he might come forward, and that's where he's looking to become more stable. So there is this energy of saving, harvesting, an energy of time where he will feel more stable to build the 10 of Pentacles with his feminine. And it might be during harvest season, maybe in October, maybe September. Next card is envious. There's an energy of him feeling envy around being left behind. 5 of Pentacles, that came out in his overall energy here with the Sun card and the 5 of Pentacles. He was absolutely feeling, envious and upset that you left him behind. And so that still gives him caution, spirit of the stranger. Like, you're a stranger now. There's danger if I come to you. I don't know if you're the Queen of Air. So he's cowardly. It's also challenging him. Thank God this card is the bottom of the deck, Spirit of the Lion. He's in an energy where there's a little bit of fear. We got the Moon card 2 times. There's fear. 4 of sorrow, 4 of cups, that he's missed this opportunity with you. But the spirit of the angel is coming in to guide him, to bless him, to answer his prayers. That no, masculine. And I love that this is blue because that talks about communication. That you haven't missed the opportunity with your feminine. Get into your power. How is Divine Feminine challenged by her masculine? Medicating. I do feel like there's an energy of her either overly obsessing over thoughts or maybe trying to numb it out, saying she doesn't care. Medicating, what? 3 of sorrow, 3 cups, social outcast. I feel like she's kind of numbing the energy of, that we're not going to get back together. He's outcasted me, right? I think it's very interesting that he feels left behind and she feels like an outcast. So who's helping her? Spirit of the clover, luck, abundance, summer. I think it's interesting that he got autumn and she has summer. This is right now. Summer is now. So right now she's going through this energy of feeling outcast because he's not feeling stable to come towards her. So maybe this is an energy that says, hey, not now, feminine. Yes, you are feeling outcast, but by the harvest time, by autumn, I will feel better. Next card, foolish. She feels foolish about the Five of Swords, about this energy of, just sinking, quicksand, sinking into this connection. She just feels like we're drowning. She feels foolish that she's drowning. She should be stronger than that, right? Maybe she's feeling like I should know better. I should be stronger than that. I stepped into this quicksand. So who's helping her? The Grim Reaper. They're trying to end this energy. Winter now. End this energy. I don't feel like this is winter. I feel like this is right now. I feel like they're trying to end this energy right now through this eclipse. Last card of what's challenging her. Judgmental. She's judging her masculine about this Ace of Pentacles. Bad seed. Ace of Decay. He's not even bringing the ace. Why isn't he bringing the ace? The ace that he did bring in last time was bad. So who's helping her? Spirit of the shoreline. Calm, tranquil, relax. They're getting her to calm down. Relax a little bit about this Ace of Pentacles. It's not ready yet. Okay? Bottom of the deck for the love. How are they being supported by it? What kind of arrows of love are they sending each other? Masculine and Three of Wands. The masculine is big in this energy. Remember, the Spirit card is the Lion. So there's very much this energy of he's kind of waiting to come in to his power. Okay? So what is Divine Masculine sending to Divine Feminine? Proposition. He wants to come into this energy and propose this new beginning. But he has fears. The Moon card. There's fear. So who's helping him? Spirit of the Black Rose, revenge, despair, tragic romance. That's his fear. He's like, I want to come to you. I want to start fresh, but I'm scared. Moon card. That you might, take revenge. That's that Queen of Wands, right? Tragic. Might have a tragic romance here. He's telling you he's loving you in secret. He's loving you in secret because he's heartbroken. He's heartbroken about manifesting any communication right now. So he's loving you in secret. He's loving you while he's at home. Spirit of the dwelling place, home, structure, foundation. He's loving you while he's in lockdown. He's in his integrity. He wants you to know. This is why that secret lover and Three of Swords, I didn't get it as third party. And by the way, there is no third party, and I'm going to show you here later. Because he's standing in his integrity because he knows his Queen of Wands will get fired up. Page of Wands if he messages her without any integrity. So who's helping him? Saint Nicholas, gifts, generosity, assistance. So they're helping him stay in his integrity so that when he messages, he is honest. He's honest. What is she sending him? Delight and desire. She just wants to have fun. She wants to come back together and then delight with him. Go out with him. Empress, this is her. She's standing in her power. Page of Cups. She wants him to come forward, make this apology. Everything's going to be okay. Not going to bite your head off. It's not going to be this revenge, tragic romance in his first row here. So who's helping her stay in this energy? Spirit of the Pentacle, faith, unity, wholeness. She's the Empress. She's whole. She has faith. Next card, Cloud 9. She is in a higher vibration. She's trying to get in a higher vibration. Sun card, because the sun is shining. She knows he's being rebirthed as the King of Swords. This was the only king that was missing on this side for the feminine. She's on Cloud 9. She knows he's going to be rebirthed, not only as the Emperor, but a man of integrity. How is Spirit helping her with that? Look at this, Spirit of Snowflake, special, irreplaceable. She knows he is one of a kind. Last card, interference. She's telling him that she knows there was interference, that they want to move away from that because she's healed. Because that was the Spirit of the Apple test. It was a test for both of them. Okay? So now let's go into the connection. Let's talk about the connection. Okay, what's going on with the connection for divine masculine and feminine? So let's go into the theme first. What's the theme of this connection? So the bottom of the deck is Archangel Metatron, clarity. He is clearing the way. He is providing clarity so that they can have victory, so that they can have success. First card out, EMT allies. This is a 3D card. Allies are helping divine masculine and feminine in the 3D with this energy of the Page of Swords, right? So while there's this social media snooping or people just being in their thoughts, that their friends, their tribe are helping them with their thoughts around this commitment, around this connection. Shiva comes in here as the 5D tower to destroy any imbalance with the King of Pentacles, any juggling with the King of Pentacles, which is right here. So the divine is coming in with that tower. There's no communication in this connection at this time. We're going to manifest that at the appropriate time. Seven of Pentacles. People aren't in their full power yet. There will be a rebirth of this connection in the 3D. Ace of Cups. There will be a love initiation, and it will be reciprocal this time. But here our divine feminine shows up as the goddess of the moon. Our King of Cups masculine shows up as someone who's emotionally mastered because they've gained new perspectives. 5D, Lakshmi Ma is creating new opportunities for them to move forward and make decisions about this connection and how they can move forward with success. So let's drill down. Bottom of the deck for the drill down version of this is the Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. So there's this energy of we're at the crossroads of whether or not we can come together at this time, whether or not we can come together and have an exchange. Okay? So this is where it gets a little painful. So stand by. First card out, Eight of Cups. Walking away. We're walking away from the things that don't serve us, and we're walking towards the Two of Cups. Two of Cups here, Two of Cups in the heart, Two of Cups in the heart for both of them. So what about the Eight of Cups? The High Priestess. I feel like we're walking away from anything hidden. We're walking away from mystery. Okay? Star card. We're healing that so that we can come together towards this destined partnership. Hierophant again. Not only is it in the theme, now here it is in the drill down version. Page of Swords. This is here as well in the theme of the connection. There's this observation that we're stuck in because we're obsessing, Devil card, over an offer. We're stuck. The offer's not coming because we're in obsession. We're too focused on it. So we stay stuck. Four of Pentacles. Nobody's giving. Nobody's moving towards each other. We're not moving towards this new beginning because we're still healing. For reciprocity, Six of Pentacles. That's here in the theme. So we continue to work hard on ourselves. Continue to self-master our wishes. We're still trying to master our confusion. Empress card. About choices. I really feel like this is the divine masculine and feminine both working on their wishes. I feel like this is the masculine being very much in a daydream state about his Empress as well. So there's this new beginning, Ace of Wands, that feels over. This shocked me. Ten of Swords. This new beginning, Ace of Wands, which is here, painful end. Just feels like it's over. But look at this, Spirit. Ace of Swords. We break through. It's like we're feeling an end. We're feeling an end. We're feeling the pain. And then, boom, we break through. And that's what gets manifested. The breakthrough gets manifested. And now this ending, this painful ending of this new beginning, which was heartbreak, led to our soul search. Hermit led to our growth, to our ascension, to who we are. So while I don't show reunion right away, because I do feel like we're closing up major painful cycles, and that this, what feels like an end, will have this sudden breakthrough, and then we'll end this Ace of Pentacles, which was the old way, the heartbreak, and we'll go into ourselves, we'll learn some more, and then we can start the next part of our journey. What is divine masculine? No, I'm going to go to the third party reading now. Bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. And by the way, right under that is the Four of Cups, which is, I'm not really open to shit anymore. So this is, I said, you know what, Spirit, I'm only going to do 4 cards. I'm not even going to clarify. Just make it very clear to me. For divine masculine specifically, what is his energy towards any other woman or any other partner that he may be romantically or casually or whatever way involved with other than his feminine? Hermit. He's like, yeah, I'm not interested. I'm isolating myself. I'm learning about myself. I'm growing. 5 of Pentacles. I'm rejecting offers. I'm rejecting any small little offers that are coming forward. And Knight of Pentacles. I'm moving forward. Thoughtfully, loyally, respectfully. Look at, you can't make this up. This is how they all flew out. And look at how you have the Page of Cups here. You have the Hermit, he's like, I'm not even looking at anybody. I'm rejecting this offer and I'm moving forward. Do you see how this head is going this way and this page is going this way? Rejecting offers, moving away. And with the bottom of the deck being the Lover's card, is any partnership, any connection at this time, he's rejecting it. He's rejecting it. So I asked Spirit, give me some messages from divine masculine and feminine to each other. And it's really painful. I'm just, when I saw it, it kind of breaks my heart a little bit what they're going through. So bottom of the deck, pride and ego and the 3 swords. They're just really heartbroken, right? They're really heartbroken. So when you're heartbroken, it throws you into your pride, throws you into your ego. We've got to break that down. Has to stop. So first message from divine masculine to divine feminine. Hold on, let me get this together. First card is Summer. This is now. He's telling her that I'm loving myself right now. Ace of Cups. I have to love myself right now. Right now is the time. It's not time for us to come together. Right now, I need to love myself. I need to take care of myself. Why? Because self-worth, that is something that I am birthing right now. Page of Wands. Something that I want to talk to you about, that I'm creating in my life right now. Material world. He's working on himself in the 3D world, in the material world, to not be this page, to be this King of Wands that in your environment you are asking for. So he's saying that I'm loving myself, I'm creating my self-worth, and I'm really trying to be this king that I need to be, that is the leader. Someone who can lead with you, co-lead with you, and be on the same level as you. Okay? So what is divine feminine saying to divine masculine? She's saying surrender. She's like, I'm surrendering this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles that keeps me stuck. This Ace of Pentacles that breaks my heart. I'm surrendering any expectation of you bringing me this Ace. I love how they have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, right? So, which is funny because I've always said the pentacle is for the masculine to give and the cup is for the feminine to give. So this just really tells me there's a union and balance of these energies at this time, okay? So she's surrendering that you're going to give her the cup, the pentacle. She's surrendering it. She's surrendering it, whatever. The more I think about this pentacle, the more it breaks my heart, so I got to surrender it. I'm also forgiving you. I'm forgiving you and I'm moving forward. Knight of Pentacles. I'm forgiving you for everything that has happened. I have unconditional love for you and you have my forgiveness and I'm forgiving myself and I want to move forward. This storm, this destruction, this tower that's come in, I'm walking away from it. I'm walking away. I'm walking away from anything that doesn't serve me anymore, that creates destruction and havoc in my life. Okay? So how is Ganesha helping the twins? How is Ganesha helping? Well, Ganesha is always helping, all right? So let us take a look at this. Sorry, guys, I've gotten way over here. Okay, so Ganesha comes in. Oh my God, this is an hour and a half, but you know what? This is going to take you through the whole weekend. Bottom of the deck is healing. There's a lot of healing. If there's anything that you guys got from my reading today, is that there's a whole ton of healing going on. So how is Ganesha specifically helping divine masculine? His guidance card is acceptance. This is about acceptance. Okay, when this card comes up, this is all about accepting things as they are. Ganesha is helping him move forward on his path and helping him release blame, anger, sorrow. Oh my God, now it makes sense. This is the thing that he's releasing with Will and the Three of Cups. Ganesha is helping with this. Releasing blame, anger, sorrow, all the things that he's collected on his life's journey. And he's asking our masculine to forgive those from the past that have hurt him, and also be willing to forgive yourself. Okay? He's helping him open his heart to the world outside and within himself so he can get into a deeper state of recognition and acceptance for his spiritual path with her, with his feminine. Because love without judgment and life without predetermined opinions, okay, that's what acceptance is. Don't judge. Don't have a predetermined opinion. Accept and express your true self. Okay? That is when that's when we start to align with the soul. You don't have to control everything, fix everything, know everything. Just be who you are. Forgive all the things that have happened. Let it all go so you can move forward on your journey. Divine Feminine's energy. How is she being helped by Ganesha on her journey with her masculine? Look at all this red. This really reminds me of this Queen of Wands energy, which I think he's fearing here. It's called determination. This is about get secure, feminine. Get secure. These insecurities about third parties, these insecurities that are creating illusions, these insecurities that are making you feel like your masculine is being deceitful, are hurting you. Get clear. Feel secure. Get secure. The dynamics of this lifetime can absolutely be complicated. Okay? Because in reality, in this dimension, we are not free from trauma. We're not free from blockages. We're not free from lessons. Okay, this is the root chakra, the base chakra. This is about keeping life exciting and sustainable. It's also about trusting and belonging and accepting. So when you feel lost or insecure, you lose energy because of that fear, because of the fear that those feelings bring up. So with this chakra, you have to stay grounded, centered, balanced, healthy, vibrant. Love yourself. Love your body. Oh my God, now that makes sense. Look at this beauty. She's releasing all these things outside of her and knowing that she's got to activate this root. Red symbolizes love and happiness, action, confidence. Okay? So remain positive, be open to possibilities, strengthen your will, and create the stability inside you. Don't release that beauty outside and see that you have the beauty within, okay? Oh my gosh, I hope you guys appreciate and enjoy this reading. It will last you through the weekend, and I will be back next week. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Love you guys. Take great care. Have a wonderful holiday weekend. And again, I will be back next week. Bye.